Well, good morning, my preciouses. Cookie Kelly here. Here to do some makeup today. I think I'm gonna pull out a new eyelash glue and ditch that one. Because, yeah, I don't want, right now I don't want to use any of that stuff with my eyes being the way they are. Because they still are a little sensitive today. Get in yonder. So I figured, here's this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive 3D. The original formula. Or this one. I think I'm going to use this original formula one. Because, yeah. And these LA colors. Dramatic Lash. And then this Kiss one. So we are going to open this if we can. We probably need some damn scissors. Where's my scissors? There they are. These are just for, you know, I don't use these on me. I got special scissors for that. Because this is hard ass plastic. And if I use my special scissors for this, it would ruin them. Because this shit is hard as hell, y'all. So, yeah. So let's open us some glue. And throw it on the ground. And let's get our lashes out. I think I'm going to use this one today. And my Pride and True. My black one to get the lashes off of the container. So, what y'all doing? How y'all doing this fine Wednesday trash day? Okay, let's open our glue. Yes, it is white. Or clear, whatever, you know. It pulled the hair out. It's the only thing I don't like about these lashes. Look at it, pulled the hair out. And it's not noticeable, so yeah. Okay, let's do this to this. I really can't see shit, y'all. Ooh, almost threw it. I did get some damn glue on my eyelash tweezers. Okay. Let's get our mirror going. You're supposed to use the other end to press it down, but pressing down on there. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it went. Yeah, y'all know how long it takes me to do anything. Okay. We'll let that dry before I do anything to it. And let our thing heat up while I'm doing this. Okay, that one came off a lot easier. Okay. Here's, what? What the hell? There, just quit and behave yourself. Sheesh Louise. I do like these LA color ones. They're pretty awesome, y'all. Oops. Let me get a frickin' wipe. Because I don't want to get it all over the cap, you know, and blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, 50,000 watts came out. So when I'm done with this, I'll clean it before I put it back in there. So we don't want this one to get gooey. Okay. We'll put it back in there. Put it back in its spot. 50,000 watts came out of here. Okay. Throw that in the trash. Now, let's see if we can't get this one on. Should have got it upside down. Oh no. What the hell? This one don't really want to stick unless the glue dried that down fast. Everybody swears by this glue. I'm thinking Temu, even though it gets funky and comes out of the tube, it's way better than this. So let me see here. Just put it on the eyelid itself. This one should be dry, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, I love this thing. It heats up. You just plug it into the cord it came with. And yeah. See all this damn glue on it before. Oh my god, that glue gets everywhere. You get it on your finger and you don't know it's there. And it just gets everywhere. Let me clean off my tweezers here. I see, I feel the glue on my hand. You got hair on there. See, there's a chunk of glue on there. Okay. I'm just going to lift y'all up so I can put it back behind there where it belongs. And this has cooled off already. Probably because I got my fan blowing. It's oscillating, but it's blowing on me. And Momo likes the fan too. Okay. Let's get started, my darlings. My lips are so dry. Oh man. This thing is hard as hell to open. This it's Lake Rain Butter Blush from Temu. Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that open. Did it close? No, it didn't. Okay. Now we're going to go into the botanical. The botanical from Beauty Bay. I want to try this because I hear stuff about Beauty Bay that they got really good makeup, but I don't recommend them. I mean, you pay for shipping. I pay for the shipping for these. And they shipped it out 2 weeks later, which was bullshit. They needed to ship it out when I got it, in my opinion. So I was a little pissed off about that. And then, because they didn't ship it out when they should have, it arrived late, really late, like 3 weeks late. So I don't recommend them. It's a good thing that they did not ask me for a review for these, because I would have been nasty, y'all. Because that's just bullshit. It is very pigmented, though. I'm going into this pink shade. Y'all, this is going to be hard to do because this thing's kind of fucking heavy. I'm going into this pink shade right here. And putting it all over my eyelid. I mean, there's no fallout on it, which is freaking awesome. Okay, maybe I should expect if I order from them, because this is gorgeous, y'all. There is no fallout. Excuse me. It's pretty. And now, ooh, y'all know me. I am going to go in with this lightest green. Whoa. And just pat this on my eyelid. I don't know what that is right there. It is kind of annoying. I don't know what it did, y'all. It's got some pigmentation to it. Which one did I? Oh, this one. Look at that. I just want to put it on my eyelid. Wow. That is gorgeous. Okay, let me pick my palette up for y'all and show you what color I just did. This one right here. Isn't that gorgeous, y'all? I love it. Now I'm going to go in for this darkest green that I see. Damn, it's so pretty. And I'm going to use this brush right here. And very pigmented. And I'm going to go in my crease. Oops. And work that out. I didn't mean to get it all the way up in there, but I can still fix it. Yeah. Anyway. Damn, I just went crazy in the corner too. Yeah, this one's way darker over here. Yeah. And I'm going to go in with that first pink color that I got and fix that. I may have to wash these brushes after this because it is very pigmented. We're going for our pink color that we did. And go back up and fix this right here. And kind of mix those two together. Pretty. And then we're going to go in with some of that dark shimmer color. This dark shimmer color right here. I'm putting it on the outside of my creases. There. And there. And some on the outside of it to bring it together. And we'll blend that out with that one. I think I want some of that in the crease of my eye too, right here. Yeah. Yeah. And then we gotta go in with this color right here. And put it on my eyelid. Damn, that's so pretty. Ooh. I think my pinky color I want more of. Or maybe let's get wild, y'all. Put some glitter right there. Yeah. Their shimmers are excellent. Look at that. But I feel like I need something else. And I think what that color is this one right here. Or that one. What color did I go in? Oh, this one. Oh my gosh. I still feel like it needs something. Maybe that one? Oh yeah, that's it. That is the color. Wow, that's gorgeous. So I'm going to hold my palette up for you guys and show you what colors that I have used. Okay. First I used that one. And then I used this one all over my eyelid. And then this one was... this one was in the crease. This one is on the outer corner and inner corner. Then I used this one on my lid and decided I needed it louder, so I used that one. And I decided, no, it's still not enough. I need loud, so I used this one. And on the eyelid, on the outer skirts up top by my brows, I used that one. Y'all, yeah, I'm going to leave this out because I am going to use some blue. Or maybe the gold. Yeah, I think the gold under my eye. But let's do some skincare. Let's see if there's anything else in this that'll come out. Yes, never ending e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. It's almost empty, but there's a little bit, but I need more than that. So I'll use my big one. And then here it is. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer. Is it showing up? It looks kind of blurry, don't it? Huh. And then we're going to use this Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops. There it is. And And then kind of mix that in. I am going to clean these brushes that I got these dark greens on, y'all. Because it stained them and now they need to be cleaned. And that one too. And the rest of them look fine. But I am going to use this one for my shimmer underneath my eyes if it comes out. Y'all know how I am about this stuff. Oh my gosh. It feels so good. Oh my god, it just feels fabulous. What in the world is this? Okay, let's get us a, I want to do, doesn't need to be washed, this is done. Let's do some eye cream with this one. And I'll work the rest around my lips. Like it needs to be washed, and that looks like it needs to be washed, and you're washing a bunch of shit. Okay, now let's go in with this Wet n Wild Impossible Primer Base. It's got this pink hue to it. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a gel. I'm just gonna tap it on my face. And then rub it in. I like this primer. The green one, no. It was crazy. It was a crazy one. Okay, we're gonna let it dry a bit, y'all. Damn, my lips are so dry. I think I need to put some lip therapy on them. Oh. So we'll put this one on. This one is Sweet Lip Oil, Sweet Lip Essence Oil. There it comes. My lips are so dry. All right then. Okay. Now, let's get to this foundation. This is it's from Beauty Bay. It's called Glow Filter. It's got this, oh shit, I think I opened it wrong. Just got a damn pump. I need to remember that. Yeah. So let's put some on there. We'll use our brush to I'll pull it in. It's very glowy. I like it. Damn. Maybe I should. Damn. It doesn't have any coverage, but that's okay with me. I mean, it's got little light coverage, but the glow is what I enjoy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There is some color to it. Wow, let me clean this up, y'all. I done made a mess of this thing. Does the stopper come off? Yes. Because it's all down in there. There we go. Let me clean this up because it's dirty. And y'all know how I am about that. The product getting nasty and yucky and crusty, and then you put that on your face and it's like, no, thank you. But anyway, I like it. Look, I mean, it's very glowy. Let's show you. See how glowy it is? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, let's see what we can do with these bags under my eyes. This is Wet n Wild Incognito. What is it? Oh no, I bought it, so I'm using it. Oh yeah, I like when they got pink hue to them. I moved my concealers, didn't I? Yes, I did. Put that right there. And then we're going to go in with our foundation brush that we just used and work that in. Yeah, it's got, this stuff's got a glow to it too. Wow. Okay. That's really pretty. Yeah. Damn, I got some hellacious bags, and you can see where my glasses were. Anyway, we're going to use W7 Bronze Brilliance. I got this from Five Below. Or was it TJ Maxx? No, Five Below. And let's find our bronzer brush. I'm going to go in for that color right there. This is very buildable. So, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. There's a little more, yeah. That's very pretty. Mona feels too good today. She's being kind of needy this morning. So I stopped doing my laundry and loved on her. I gave Rue a bath yesterday, y'all, and couldn't find any fleas at all. Because he's itching real bad. And this morning I went in there to hang some laundry up, and he's still on bed sleeping. And so he hears me, and I said, "Well, good morning, my son." And he rose on his back, so I go in there and rub him, and where he's been scratching is very bruised. And I was rubbing his belly, and I saw a fucking flea. I panicked. I got the flea off and killed it, and then ran and got the stuff for flea ticks and mosquitoes to keep them away, because mosquitoes are bad too for puppy doggies. And so I went in there, and I had to trick him with a snack for him to come to me, because he knew I was up to something. He didn't know what the hell it was, and while he was eating a snack, I put it on his neck. And I don't think he's scratched once since then. But I was like, "Honey bunny, I found a fucking flea on Rook." "Oh no." I said, "I already put medicine on him. You know how I am. I freaked out and ran and got the flea and tick and mosquito and something else. I don't remember what it was, to keep it off of him." He goes, "You already put it on?" I said, "Yeah." I panicked. When I seen that flea, I killed the flea. And then I went and got the flea medicine out and put it on him. I got to do Mona later, because I don't want to do it while she's kind of feeling sick. Or she was up all night. I think maybe she was up all night. I don't know. But you never see her scratching. But I'm still going to put it on her too, because I ain't got time for no fleas on my babies. You know what I mean? Fleas must go. They can't be hanging around on my little boo-boos. Mommy little preciousnesses. Y'all, I love this bronzer. I'm just all over it, ain't I? Look at those colors. And that's a shimmer as well. I better wait. Oh my goodness, I can't help myself, y'all. I am a makeup nut. Uh-oh, what's holding it up? I don't know what it was. But, yes, where do you go? You go right there, huh? Yeah, baby. And now for our butter blush. I got this from, I think Five Below. Five Below. Yeah, so let's get us some blush on. I only got one blush out, but that'll be enough. I mean, look at that. Wow. Okay. Now we're going to blend that in. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, y'all. I'm going to blend it into my bronzer. Just the tip of it, so you can't tell where one begins and the other one quits, you know. It's just all one. I like that. Let's put them on our nose. Here's my blush brush. What did I do with it? Oh, right here. for the shimmer. And this is our shimmer, and I got this from Shop Miss A. Y'all look at this case. Isn't that cool? And there's the shimmer. And we gonna put us some in my own girlfriends. Let's go down our nose. Ooh, oh wow, look at that. Some right here. Wow. And some right here. And then some right here. And then some right, see, fuzzy on it. Here. Damn, that's pretty. There's a line, I see. There we go. Okay. Now, let me pick this up. Yes, what is causing it not to close? I think it's just the door itself doing that. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, let's do us some setting spray. And this is from Wet n Wild. Fight Dirty. I don't like the way it smells, but it does work very good. Okay. So now, I want to go in with this shimmer color. Or do I want to go in the shimmer, or do I want to go with this dark green one? I think this dark green one. Yeah. It's got shimmer to it. And then when I make us a line, there. Go back into that darkest shimmer. And the darkest shimmer I use is this one right here. Stay up there. And the names of these are I can't read them. They're way too little. Yeah, here it is. Now we're going to do our lip liner. Let's get us some mascara out. I think I'm going to use this Roller Lash by Benefit. And this is from LA Colors. And here's its color. Is this a twister? Oh yeah, this one would not twist. And then we're going to go with this LA Colors Color Balm, and it's lip and cheek. I will not use something that I use on my lip on my cheek. That just, no. It smells really good. I usually don't use colors like this, if y'all notice. But I figured I got all colors and I want to use them. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, it's good. Got a curved wand. What is a roller lash? What's the difference in these? I mean, maybe I should look that up on Google. What is the, why is a roller lash? Because I noticed that a lot more people like roller lashes than they do anything else. I mean, I got one from e.l.f. that's a roller lash, but it's brand new. So I got to get rid of some of these mascaras that I got going now. And they're getting on 6 months. Not this one, because I got this from my sister. Not the MAC and not the e.l.f. Because or the Grande one, because I got those from my sister. But the other ones I've had for a bit. It's getting to that point where it's time, you know. So yeah. But here we are, ladies. It's pretty. I like it. Damn, I love bronzer, y'all. Okay, you know I'm doing this for me, right? Nobody else, just me. This makes me happy. Yeah, if somebody doesn't like the way I look, I don't care. That's your opinion. You can keep your opinion, but I really don't care what you have to say about me. I like how I look. I love makeup, and makeup, me and makeup, we're friends, okay? Yeah, we are really, 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 really close friends. And I love makeup, and they don't like it, it's okay. But if one of your loved ones is saying something about you about that, that's not right. That is, you need to tell them, you hurt my feelings when you say shit like that. I don't like it. Do I say stuff to you like that? Do you want me to say stuff to you like that? Because you're hurting my feelings and I do not like it. Okay, you just go off on them, okay? Maybe they'll quit being stupid. But that's cruelty. In my opinion, that's cruelty when you put somebody down. That is just downright cruelty. And you should be ashamed of yourself if you're doing that. That's fucking bullying. That's bullying. I was bullied in school. And they figured, oh my God, she can whip ass and quit bullying me. Because every bully that messed with me, I kept telling him, you need to quit while you're ahead because you're going to really piss me off and I'm not going to be able to control myself. And it's going to be your own fault when you get your ass kicked. And then they would tease me and tease me and tease me and then try to get me to fight. And then one day I just had enough and I blew up, and the biggest bully that was in there that was bullying everybody, that everybody was afraid of, and it was a boy. I beat his ass. I beat his ass. I kicked him. First I punched him in the eye really hard, and then I took my fingers like this and kind of sideways and hit him right here real hard, real quick and fast, and then I kicked him in his nuts. Okay, he went down to the ground. And then he said, okay, I've had enough, I've had enough. After that, he had all kind of respect for me, and nobody fucked with me because I beat the shit out of the bully. And then after that, him and me became friends, and then he said he was only teasing me because he liked me. I said, that's a stupid way of telling someone you like them by putting them down. That is stupid. And he said, well, I didn't know what else to do. And I said, get your ass kicked by a girl. On top of that, a bony ass bitch. He turned out to be my boyfriend for a while. Then he was flirting with other girls, and I said, I think it's time that you let go. He said, what do you mean? I said, I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody right now because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I don't want to be in a relationship with anybody right now, and the male species, they just all piss me off where I just want to beat the fucking shit out of them. And he said, what do you mean? I said, I seen you over there talking that girl. And that's okay with me. You go do your thing, you know. You go hang out with her and ask her to be your girlfriend, you know. Because I'm not down for that. I don't like playing games like that. Life is too short to be playing fucking games, you asshole. And he said, I'm sorry. I said, no, just don't be sorry. You're a male. That's what males do. You're attracted to all kinds of women. But you need to understand that women don't play that shit. Especially this one. I will kick your ass again. Don't play with me. I do not like being played with. And then so he said, I'm really sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to upset you. I said, you didn't upset me. I just don't play stupid games like, oh my God. Y'all, there is a, I don't know if you can see it. Look how long that hair is. Oh my God. That looks like an old man hair. Holy crap. Ooh, it is black and thick. Let me see if I can get it. Ow. Damn. You see it? Or did it fall off? No, it's there. That's some bitch. Let me put it on here. And there's still some sticking out on this. Let me see if I can get it all the way to the end. I'm looking at a hair that I really cannot see. Okay. Oh, no. It's going the wrong way. Oh, I just lost it. Oh, well, anyway, I got it out. Damn, there ain't none over here, is there? I need to brush them. But, anyway, I just didn't, it wasn't my thing to play games with one another. Is that another one? We're calming that bitch down. I've never been that way, you know. I mean, at a young age, I remember my dad beating the shit out of my mom, and that just wasn't for me. I didn't want to be really in a relationship with anybody. And then my first love, I was 17, almost 18, and this is how much I respected my mom. I moved in with him. His name was Mark. I won't say his last name. But anyway, I moved in with him, and Mom and my Aunt Mary Jane came and took me back, and I was so embarrassed that I never spoke to him again. Y'all, that's crazy, ain't it? And then she said, when we got home, girl, you're old enough. You could have just said, get the hell out of here. And I said, well, I can't disrespect my mom like that. And she said, started crying. I said, why are you crying? And she said, because you said I cannot disrespect my mom like that. That's why. And I said, well, all of us respect you. It's just that when you leave wine or something around here and we're bored, we're going to drink it. And then she started laughing because I don't, my mom very rarely cried. Very rarely cried. And then when she did, it broke my heart because, you know, I don't want to be the one that made my mom cry, even if it was for a happy thing, because I don't want to see my mom cry. And so anyway, yeah, that's what happened. But I never did see him again after that because I was too humiliated. But y'all, women are beautiful. All women are beautiful. And it takes another woman to say that, oh my God, you're gorgeous. Because that's not a man's thing, you know? That's just not a man's thing. If your man runs up to you and pats you on the back, that means he thinks you're gorgeous, okay? He is turned on by you, or pat you on the booty. He is turned on by you. My honey bunny will come up and go, sweet, sweet. And I know that is a part of, you know. Or he'll come up behind me when I'm doing dishes and pat my butt. Or he'll say, oh, I say, baby, I'm blah, 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 or did blah, blah, blah. He'll say, bend over and let me whip your ass. And the first time I did bend over and let him whip my ass, he tripped out. I said, come on, hurry up. I got things to do. But anyway, I play with him like that all the time. He plays with me like that all the time. That's just who we are. You know, we're cut-ups. And we love each other. And he is the first guy I've ever truly loved. I did not know what love was until him. And I called Wanda. And I said, girl. She said, what's up? And I said, well, I got these funny feelings. I don't know if I got the flu or something. And she said, what do you mean? And I said, I get it around Honey Bunny. And I just found myself staring at him. And she said, girl, you're fucking in love. And I said, damn, is this what love feels like? Nausea? She said, no, girl, it's not really nausea. It's butterflies. They call them butterflies. And I said, damn, girl, oh my God. She goes, girl, you're in love. This has to be the first time you're ever in love to feel that. And I said, oh my God, this is what love feels like? Shit. And she goes, no, there's much more to it. And she said, with time, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, oh my God. And I remember the first time I kissed him. Oh my God, y'all. I seen stars. And I almost fell off the chair. But he said, because I just say, I'm not sleeping with you. I'm not ready for that. I'm not that kind of girl. And because I had only slept with 5 different men in my entire life, and he is still the 5th man. And one of them was my ex-husband, because we got back together before we got divorced, and he cheated, and I knew it when he got home, because he said he was having a heart attack, and I said, no, that's a panic attack. What did you do? And then he explained to the doctor what he did, and he goes, you're a sorry piece of shit. Why would you do that to your young wife and your young son? And at that point, we were married 10 years. And the man never worked. I did. And I had moved because of him. And I told his mom that, and she said, I think you need to get a divorce from him, Kelly. And she was my best friend. She said, because I don't like that he did something. And I said, well, he cheated, Barb. And he had to go to the emergency room because he thought he was having a heart attack, and it was a fucking panic attack. Because he feels stupid for doing that, but it's too late. I told him, don't ever cheat on me, because if you do, that's one time, no other time. And it was with an ex-girlfriend of all shit, So I said, no, you need to move on. So I moved and didn't give him my address. Me and Max moved. And then Max called him and told him where we was. And gave him a key. And in the middle of the night, he came in, thought he was going to call in bed with me. And I pulled a pistol on his ass and said, motherfucker, get the fuck out of my house before I kill you. It's me. I said, I know who it is, Joe. Get out. And so he left, and he didn't come back unless I invited him. And I very rarely invited him. I mostly only invited him so he'd come see his son. But anyway, I don't put up with shit like that. I'm worth more than that. If you can't love me and just me, you are not worthy of me. Because I don't put up with that bullshit. So, anyway, ladies, he hit me once, and he paid for it. Because I told him, if you ever cheat on me, if you ever hit me, Lord have mercy on you. Because I am a McCoy. I don't put up with that bullshit. I watched my dad beat the shit out of my mom and him cheat and all that shit. And I think that's why I'm like that, is because of that. But anyway, he cheated on my mom and got a bitch pregnant. She knew he was married. And she was like, I think 13 or some shit like that. And lied about her age. And said she was 15 and he was like 25 already. That's some sick shit, where her dad pulled a fucking rifle on him and said, you will marry my daughter, and that was my mom's way out to a divorce. But he still would not allow her to have any other guy in the world. She did not remarry until her second husband did not remarry until we were all grown and all out of the house, every one of us. And then she got married, and she stayed with him for, oh my God, a long time too. And he died of Alzheimer's. His name was Kelly. But anyway, my mom loved him, so that's the only thing that counts. That's really the only thing that counts. But if you're being abused by somebody, you need to get away. And if he is putting you in the hospital and you're staying with him, you need to call a hotline and get some help, girl. Because he's going to end up taking you out of this world. And if you have children, they're scarred for the rest of their life because daddy took their mommy out of this world. He's going to start abusing them. You should have gotten out while you could have. Don't be stupid. and let him start abusing your children. Get out while you can right now. You being in the hospital that 5-6 times from severe beating. The first one, you should have left. The first one, you should have left. Call for help. Call a hotline, call the police, call your dad, your brother, your uncles, your brother-in-laws, your cousins. Call them all and let them deal with that pussy bitch motherfucker. I hate an abuser. I hate an abuser. My second husband, I did not know that I was his 5th wife. He did not tell me until after we were married, and he still didn't tell me. His son told me. And I go, what? What? Something's wrong with you that I'm your 5th wife. But he used to beat on his children's mother. And I told him, if you ever lay your hand on me, you're in deep shit. And that's the one that I grabbed his shit and twisted. And his ass went to jail because he had prior domestic violence against his ex-wife. But no, you don't need to stay with that. You didn't cause that. That's not your fault. Get out while you can. Because if you don't, and he takes you out of this world, he's going to start abusing those children too. Or just get up and leave them. Then what happens? They don't know grandma. They don't know grandpa. They don't know any uncles or aunts. Because they were sheltered and kept in the house like a fucking prison. Get help. Now. Get out. You know what I mean? You don't deserve any of that. Okay? You just don't. All women deserve the best. We are women. We bring children into this world. We grow them in our bodies. You're a strong girl if you gave birth like that. Okay? You're strong. He's just making your self-esteem go so far down that you don't know who you are anymore. Get out! If you don't, and he takes you out of this world and he starts abusing your children, that is your fault. That is your fault, that they're going to live a hellish life for the rest of their life. They're going to need therapy. Get out! Thumbs up! Like! Share my channel. Subscribe! Subscribe, okay? Leave me a comment. I love my comments. Y'all know I do. I love my comments. I answer all my comments. Unless you're just leaving hearts and kisses and stuff. Yeah, I don't. That's kind of weird that you're leaving stuff like that and not saying anything. That kind of freaks me out. Yeah. So y'all, Kooky Kelly out. And this is our look for today. I like the greens. Y'all, that Beauty Bay palette is excellent. I think I'm going to do the other one tomorrow and do blues. Okay. Kooky Kelly out. Bye, my preciouses.